I'm finally back, ladies. It has been crazy here with moving and trying to get the house straight and finishing up and then getting furniture in and unpacking. I still have a whole storage unit that hasn't gotten here yet. Hopefully I will get it by the end of the month, first of next month. Check out my card today. Isn't it gorgeous? And I did the inside in the envelope. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. The last time when I was working on this, I chose accented blooms and lemon lime twist. So that's what I'm going to be working with. I'm going to also use the Memento Tuxedo Black. I am using some glycerin. Just to let you know, I'm using, this is the Tombow Multipurpose Liquid Glue. I ran across this on another blog and several people have used this little container, and it's got a real fine tip, so I'm hoping it will help give me a fine dot when I need it. So I have a scrap of Whisper White. I have a piece of Whisper White that's 3.5 by 3.5. I have a piece of Lemon Lime Twist that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. I have my envelope. I have 2 pieces of Whisper White, one for the outside and one for the inside, and it measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I have my card base, which is Lemon Lime Twist, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. First thing I'm going to take and do, oh, I forgot my punch that matches this, so let me pull that out right now, and I'm going to ink this up real good, and I'm going to stamp it on here. Give it a few seconds for the ink to transfer. Ah, nice image. All right, I'm going to set that aside and let it dry since it's so perfect. I don't want to ruin it. So the next thing I'm going to take and do is I'm going to take my stamp and I'm going to ink it up with my Memento Tuxedo Black. I was hoping to be able to put this on the shelf on the window behind me, but I have to find some way to anchor it and get a longer arm because it's just not sturdy. Okay, got a nice image. Now for the coloring. You're gonna put a dot of glycerin, and then I'm going to take my ink pad and I'm going to add some ink to my block, and then I have my handy dandy one that I use only for glycerin coloring, and I'm going to mix it in and I'm going to add some highlights. Boy, these lights this way are a lot brighter than what I had before. I have to go at an angle to see. Hopefully you'll be able to see. All right, and I'm just gonna color the green on here. A little bit more glycerin and mix it in. Glycerin coloring is a favorite way of coloring for me lately. I love it because you don't get lines. Usually when you use, all right, I don't see, oh, there's some more leaves over here. Usually if you use a marker, you get lines. This avoids it. Now what I want to take and do, and I'm going to use my scrap paper to see. I want it real light, so I'm going to scribble off some, and I'm going to really blend it way out because I want to do these dandelions up here. And I want it a little lighter. And if you want it darker, you just go over it again. I'm just adding some highlight color in key areas. And these aren't really dandelions, they're some kind of mum, I'm thinking. Got to get my flowers straight. All right, and I think I'm going to do my leaves again so that they'll be darker. I'm not going to worry too much about the stems. Let's see, by going over them again, I get a darker color so that I get some contrast. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't certain what I was going to do with this when I got this, but I'm making it work. All right, now let me do some more scribbling to get rid of some color. I think I'll add some down here, and I'm not going to add a lot, so I'm scribbling really quickly, so there may be some white spots. All right. Maybe the center. Maybe I'll do the center dark of this. Did you miss me while I was gone? Oh man, I have missed you guys. And you know what? I think I'm going to add some dark here, and I am done. Oh, that's really dark. There we go. All right, I'm going to scribble this a little bit to get some of the color out. You have to have lots of scrap paper when you do this kind of stuff. And you won't get it all out, but most of it. I use this end for my greens. Not bad. All right. I don't think that's too bad. What do you think? Well, let's find out. I'm going to let that sit a little bit to dry, and I'll go back to punch my sentiment out. Of course, I don't know what I'm going to do on the inside in the envelope. That could be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals on the back of this. I have my bin of adhesive, so I know where more dimensionals are, which is probably a good thing because I'm running out. And I'll have to pull it out. I still don't have, I know a couple of you are probably saying, when do we get to see your room and your house? I still don't have all my furniture here. I have one more storage unit that I have to get delivered. I'm looking at the end of the month, 1st of June. All right, let's get our card put together while I think about the inside in the envelope. I may just stamp the top flowers. If I can figure out a way to do those, stamp that and just put that on there. All right, there's that. All right, this, let's see. This will be really good when I need little tiny dots. This is on the outside. Can't put the inside one in yet. All right. Now we've got this. And I think it's dry now. See, look at that little tiny